E-filing is as easy as 1, 2, and 3. Greg is going to break it down into zones in a very easy way to understand right now.
In this next episode of our Nail File series, I'm going to be focusing on the zones. I'm going to break the zones down in 1, 2, 3 so you can see exactly where you need to be filing so that you are going to be able to achieve perfection. Okay, so before we start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a map, right? Now, this is the nail. I'm going to be breaking this down into zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Now, right next to the nail, I am going to be breaking down the zones of my barrel. So if I was to draw out my safety bit, which I'm going to be using, this is my safety bit, which is this piece right here, as you can see, okay? This bit right here, I'm going to be breaking this down into zones as well. So this is zone 1, this is zone 2, and zone 3. So what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to match the zones with the nail, okay? Now, we're going to start from here first, and then after we're done, I'm going to show you 3 other zones, side by side, as you can see, and those zones are going to be vertical. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with this first, right? And then after we're done, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to match it up on this side when we're actually working different areas of the nail. Okay, so before we start, one of the things I have to do is I have to make sure that I file my perimeter into shape, right? So the nail has been sculpted. What I want to be able to do is I'm going to use my hand file and I'm going to file the perimeters. I'm going to try to keep my sides as straight as I possibly can. I'm going to file the front end so it's dead straight. You can see how my ledges are completely straight from the top to the bottom. I'm going to make sure that my lower arch is absolutely perfect underneath, right? Keeping it parallel to the finger, right? And if I turn my hand to the side just like this, you're going to notice that I'm going to line my file up here parallel to the finger, and I'm going to file my upper arch in straight so that I have a nice extension, straight extension leading from here. Now here's the thing. Once you file the perimeter into shape, you have to use your electric file to reduce the bulk so that all you have to do is use your hand file for perfection shaping. Here's how we're going to line it up. First thing we're going to do is we are going to be focusing on the upper arch, which is the curve, right? So if you're looking at the side profile from the nail, you're going to notice this curve right here, okay? Now for me, right, when I'm running my electric file, the zones, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, I have to be able to match it up to those zones. So going back to our map that we had, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, right? So if you're looking at the side and I'm trying to shape my upper arch, I want to be able to match the zones of my barrel to the zones of the nail. So again, see how my hands are positioned? I have my thumb on the side, I have my pinky, I have an overgrip position. Zone 1, and as I file through from the middle, I'm not going from the top to the side. I'm staying in the middle. You can see from the bird's eye view, right? Zone 1, zone 2, and then as I start to work down towards the free edge, I'm working the bottom of the barrel, which is zone 3. Zone 3, zone 2 in the middle, and zone 1 on the back. This is, again, a great way for you to get a feel for the bit and the areas of the bit that you're going to work as you're trying to create the upper arch. Now, if we have to file around the cuticle area, around the perimeter of the nail, let's take a look at our map, right? Again, zone 1, right? This is the zone 1 area. I need to match that up with zone 1 of my barrel. So again, in an overgrip position, just like this, right? The face of the barrel right here, just remember the bald headed side of the barrel should always face the skin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it in one direction all the way around zone 1, focusing my attention on zone 1. Zone 1, zone 1, zone 1. And what that's going to do, it's going to take away all the bulk around the cuticle area, which is going to leave you very little area to blend the natural nail. What I am left with is the C curve, right? So let's go ahead and break out our roadmap again. You can see this on this one. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. When I am working the C curve, I want to match the barrel up to those zones. So I'm going to pull in one direction. Zone 1, zone 2, and then zone 3, right? And that's how I'm going to get it nice and even from side to side. And here's the best part. If I was actually filing through the body of the nail, I want to be able to use those zones as well. If I'm trying to take down bulk on this side, I'm lining up zone 1 with zone 1. I'm lining up zone 2 through the center. And as I'm filing down the right side of the nail, I'm using zone 3 of my barrel to take down bulk. It is that easy. If you follow your zones, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, use zone 1 as I am filing around the cuticle area. And what you want to be able to do is use zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. What this is going to do, it's going to reduce all the bulk on your enhancement. It's going to allow you to pull your handpiece in one direction towards yourself so that when you are finished, all you have to do is take your hand file and lightly blend the surface into perfection, right? You've done most of your work by eliminating all of the bulk from the surface of the nail, and it's going to leave you with minimal filing so that you don't burn your wrists out.
Thank you so much for watching our nail videos. To watch more, head right over here. And to subscribe to our channel, click right over here.